Hi everyone, and welcome to How's It Rate. My name is Chico and I'll be your host today. Today we're going to take a look at a Black & Decker citrus juicer. As you can see here, I've got it flipped around so that the part that's supposed to face me is facing you. And what it is a very inexpensive citrus juicer for juicing things such as grapefruits. What I'm looking for is something that's simple to use, does the job, and is easy to clean. And I got this at Walmart. I always go there. And it was about $17. And we're still going to have to talk about why I go to Walmart. I normally don't like going to stores like that, but as I'm sure you all know, all the little stores are gone. They just got wiped out by the big corporations. And I still go and get my fruit such and things like that at local corner vendors, growers and such. But when it comes to things like this and frozen foods that I looked at, I mean, you really don't have any other choice anymore. There's no more mom and pop stores here where I live in Florida. The only kind of mom and pop stores sell used stuff. They're like thrift shops and consignment shops. So, you know, really don't have any other choice but Walmart, and it's right around the corner. So in any case, this is a Black & Decker, as I mentioned, citrus juicer. And what we're going to do is we're going to take our nice grapefruits here, which were on the tree probably probably yesterday. So they're very fresh. And I'm going to try and cut this without cutting the cord to the juicer. And we're just going to cut it in half, like this. Ooh, baby. Smells delicious. And we're going to take our juicer, which is plugged in. And by the way, this is a top that I guess is supposed to be to hold it down. We'll see how that works. And here is the juicer parts itself. This is the part that actually spins around and breaks up the cells in the grapefruit. And this little baby here that fits on top of the catch container is adjustable to let more juice through or more pulp through. Actually, same amount of juice but more pulp. And you can see it just moves in and out. And this is the container, and it's graduated so you can tell how much you've got. And it slips right over this very simple base. So, as you can see, we just put that there. We put the strainer up on top. We set it to how much pulp we want. And it seems to move no matter what you do anyway, but I don't mind some pulp, so I'm going to open it up all the way. We put our little reamer back in, and what actuates it is downward pressure, as you can see, and it's pretty loud. So when I'm juicing, I'm not going to talk, okay, because it's too loud. Now, the more pressure you put on this thing, it goes one direction and then it reverses. So it gets all the stuff one way and then backs up and does it the other. So let's give it a rip. Here's our nice fresh Florida grapefruit. I'm just going to put it on top of here and apply some pressure. Now, using this thing, I mean, it doesn't cut it for me. Okay, you don't have as much control over the fruit. So I don't like to use this thing. Matter of fact, well, that wasn't a good idea. So here we go. You can hear it reversing there. Alright, and there's our first half. Not a bad job. I mean, a little noisy, takes a little effort, but that's part one. Here we'll go with the second half. I'm using two hands because I'm sitting down, so I don't have quite the same leverage as standing up. Alright, there you have it. Did one grapefruit in probably less than a minute, I would say. All right, and it's pretty cleaned out there. And you can see the pulp has remained in the top part here. All right, so it did stay open, so it should be a pretty pulpy drink. I'm just going to set this aside over here. Now, as far as the juicer goes, I believe I paid $16. Might have been closer to $17 at Walmart, as I had mentioned. It's very simple to use. You open up the box, pull it out, and what you see here is what you get in the box. Very self-explanatory. So the price was right. It did the job fairly well without making a mess. I'm sure there's probably other things that are easier to use. But as far as ease of use and being able to clean this, just rinse it under the faucet, very simple. And the amount of juice I got from one grapefruit, not too bad. Actually, I guess it got it all. It's not the juicer's fault if there's no juice in the grapefruit. Actually, that's a lot of juice. So I'm going to give this product here a 5. I mean, for the price, for the job that it does, and the ease of cleaning, it's a nice little unit, so I'm going to give it a 5. All right, let's taste this juice and see how it is. Got our glass here. Okay, that's a 16-ounce beer glass, pint glass. So I'm going to say there's probably at least 13, probably 14 out, 13 I'd say, out of one grapefruit. Not a bad haul. Let's see how this sunshine grapefruit tastes. Oh, absolutely delicious. I used to live up north. You can't get fruit like this up there. I mean, this is just right off the tree. It's really great. So I hope you found this review important, and I hope to see you again in the near future. Take care.